So, do you want to win a page from a 420-year-old manual of demonology? If you do, keep watching. We all love that punk rock alchemist Paracelsus around here. Of course, we should say his true name at all times, Aurelius Theophrastus Bombastus von Hohenheim Paracelsus. But along with being an alchemist, he was also known as a sorcerer, and for a pretty wild reason. Paracelsus argued that, sure, sorcery might be satanic, but we should learn it precisely to fight the devil. We should use the weapons of Satan against him. And sure enough, what do we find in the works of Paracelsus? We find magic. Lots of it. Here I have a volume of the Hooser edition printed in 1603, and it contains the magical works attributed to Paracelsus. And what do we find in these works? Well, we find magic squares, we find sigils, we find various forms of divination, we find conjuration of various kinds of spirits, including angels and demons and elemental and astral spirits, and just regular old necromancy here in the works of Paracelsus, along with things like the construction of magical weapons. And this volume is in our small summer catalog. We're going to have a bigger catalog in the fall over at our bookshop if you're interested. But if you'd like to own a real piece of esoteric history and can't afford a whole big book of Paracelsus, we actually have some individual sheets of Paracelsus's collected works, this printed in 1616, available over at our bookshop, along with that important demonological manual, second really only to the Malleus Maleficarum, that is to say Martin Del Rio's Investigations into Magic, this one printed in 1606. And yes, I'm going to give some of these sheets away, both the Del Rio and the Paracelsus, so just leave us a comment below about what book interests you most from the catalog, and maybe you'll come away with an authentic piece of esoteric history, now over 400 years old.